Happy Lunar New Year. Thank you for joining us on Arirang News. I'm Yoon Min. On the first day of the Lunar New Year holiday here in Korea, major railway stations and highways are bustling with people heading to their hometowns. The country's airports are also packed with travelers. Our Ian He brings more.
Seoul Station is filled with people heading to their hometowns. Travelers are eagerly awaiting departure, holding presents for their families.
School has kept me busy, so I'm going to go back home for this long break and relax with my family.
I wanted to go on a trip with my family, but because there are so many people on the move, I think we'll just stay home.
Despite 28 more trains than usual running each day, and an additional 20,000 seats per day added, some are still anxiously waiting for canceled tickets, as most tickets are sold out. The Transport Ministry expects over 28 million people to be on the move over the holidays, which is more than half of the population. As expected, the country's major highways are facing heavy traffic. The Korea Expressway Corporation expects around 5.2 million vehicles to be on the roads. Meanwhile, Incheon International Airport is as busy as it gets, with people choosing to travel abroad for the holiday. On Friday, more than 100,000 people boarded flights out of the country.
I hope we make countless memories, and as the kids grow up, I hope they'll remember our trip together.
The Incheon International Airport Corporation anticipated that during this Seollal holiday, the airport would see the highest number of travelers since before the COVID-19 outbreak in 2020. From Thursday until Monday, more than 970,000 people will be at the airport, a 53% increase compared to last year. Lee Eun-hee, Arirang News.
Amid North Korea continuing to raise tensions, its leader Kim Jong-un has once again called the South a hostile country and vowed to maintain peace through strength, not talks. Such remarks were made on the regime's 76th anniversary of the founding of its military on Thursday, according to the regime's central news agency, as Kim visited the defense ministry with his daughter Kim Joo-hye. There, he vowed to strengthen its forces with legitimacy. A few weeks ago, Kim ordered a constitutional revision to define South Korea as the #1 hostile country and stipulate territorial occupation in the event of a war. Russian President Vladimir Putin says the war between Russia and Ukraine will result in an agreement sooner or later. In an interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson, released on Thursday U.S. local time, Putin said Russia will fight for its interests but has no interest in expanding its war to other countries such as Poland or Latvia. He added that Russia has never refused negotiations. This is Putin's first one-on-one interview with a Western journalist since the invasion of Ukraine 2 years ago. The interview took place in Moscow on Tuesday and was aired on Carlson's website. Turning to the U.S. presidential race, former President Donald Trump won the Republican caucuses in Nevada on Thursday. This means he will be taking the state's 26 delegates. The contest did not include former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, as the state held dueling contests this year and she opted out. On the same day, Trump also won the Republican caucuses in the U.S. Virgin Islands. He has already secured the GOP nominations in Iowa and New Hampshire. Back in this country, South Korea is gearing up to use this Seollal holiday as an opportunity to boost tourism across the country. Our economics correspondent Lee Soo-jin tells us how.
Seoul is emerging as one of the best cities to visit in the world. The capital city of South Korea was ranked the third most popular city to visit during the Lunar New Year period, according to one online travel booking platform. This comes as the South Korean government moves to boost domestic tourism in a bid to stimulate economies of both the country as a whole as well as local communities. As part of its livelihood stability measures for Seollal, the government announced that it would provide incentives for foreign tourists, including an up to 20% discount for tourists from China, Hong Kong, the Philippines, Thailand, and Malaysia who pay using mobile payments such as Alipay or WeChat Pay at stores that take Zero Pay, South Korea's QR code payment service. Stores like this one in Myeongdong, one of the country's most popular shopping streets, are also frequented by tourists because they can purchase anything from cosmetics to food at a single location. These tourists from Malaysia who arrived just before Seollal said that they're spending the majority of their time in Korea shopping.
We celebrated the Chinese New Year in Malaysia. Skincare, foods, and souvenirs mostly, but we spend more on food over here. It's most convenient using a QR code payment.
Another place that is seeing a surge in tourists is this bustling traditional market in the heart of Seoul. The seats at the market's food stalls were all filled well past peak lunch hours with visitors from all over the world.
We've had some of the best meals we've had on all of our entire 2-week trip at these markets. It's been great kind of seeing how the town has lightened up.
There are also measures aimed at boosting tourism across the rest of the country. Starting Wednesday, the government is issuing a total of 200,000 discount coupons for accommodation located outside of the Greater Seoul metropolitan area.
It is expected that we will have more than 85,000 Chinese visitors over the Seollal holidays. It would be great if we can have tax deductions on the purchases of durable goods along with supports on tourism.
With South Korea's economy expected to see a slow recovery this year, the experts said that tourism will be the most efficient way to drive up domestic consumption. Lee Soo-jin, Arirang News.
And that wraps up our coverage at this hour. Thank you for watching. Have a great holiday.